All right, so after years of wear and tear on his teeth, this former college quarterback needed a second half comeback. He found the game plan and the right coach. Matthew Dyson joins us along with Dr. Michelle Azer, founder of the Texas Dental Implant Center. Hello there.
Hello, good morning.
All right, not only was he a former quarterback, now he's a cheerleader.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he didn't wear the outfit, but we'll talk about that later. All right, you played quarterback at Southwest Texas in the 90s, and I went to UT, so we always knew if we wanted to have a good time over the weekend, we went to Southwest, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now known as Texas State. But like most of us, growing up, you didn't have too many teeth problems because your parents were adamant about taking you all to the dentist.
Yes, ma'am. Always went to the dentist every 6 months. You know, we get to college, it's, the cat's away so the mice will play, and no one's there to tell you to go to the dentist, so you're like, oh, I'm okay,
Because your teeth were okay.
Right,
You're still able to eat,
right,
nothing, there's no problems, right?
Yeah.
So after years of neglect and, slow decline, things got really bad.
I would imagine your biggest concern as an athlete was not that your teeth were going to have those issues, but you get a tooth knocked out playing ball, right?
Yeah, the likelihood.
Yes,
it happens more.
It happens. Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. You lost your molars, and what happens too with us is that a lot of times we'll just compensate for what the problem is. And so when you lost your molars, you started chewing differently.
Yes, I was using the front part of my teeth to chew and causing the enamel and the teeth just to break away and chip away and slowly get worse.
And what did that do to your self-esteem?
Crushed it.
Because you work in hospitality in the restaurant industry.
Right, and if I'm a big guy with a big personality, if I can't come into the room smiling and laughing with everyone else instead of covering my mouth when they laugh, it's embarrassing.
People make judgments about people as well.
They do silently.
Yeah. All right. You had that, I always say, you're coming to Jesus moment, or you drop to your knees moment, and you call it, okay, it's time moment. What was your, okay, I can't keep doing this moment?
Well, your show had Dr. Azer on, and I pressed pause and took a screenshot of the number and made the call, got the consultation. People don't realize how important that first consultation is. It's very in-depth.
Yeah.
They do 3D mapping of your face to make sure your teeth are going to be perfectly lined up, and just everything that goes along in that first consultation is so much of a value that you need to call the guy and,
And Dr. Azer, a lot of your patients will say, when I sat down with him, I felt like I was a partner. First of all, there was no judgment, but I felt like I was a partner in my health, because instead of you telling them what was wrong and that's it, and this is what we're going to do to fix it, it was, let me explain to you so you understand what happened in your mouth and the different approaches we may have to fix it.
Yeah, I think the consultation, it's for us to get to know our patients better, and also to educate them about their current mouth condition and be able to tell them what are ways to either save what you have or maintain what you have or fix with dental implants.
Yeah, because a lot of people who come in, by the time they see you, they've been doing a lot of stopgap measures, right? Just patchwork, if you will.
Yeah, different videos that they see online thinking that it will work or buy more time, but there's nothing that beats that one-on-one interaction. And if you get nothing out of it but how to take care of your teeth at home, that would be great for us.
Yeah, the premium standard for teeth now is the implant, which either can serve as an anchor for other things that you have to put in, or replacing teeth, right? And so with his issues in his mouth, so what was he looking at? And again, the teeth are sneaky. They're fine until they're not.
Yeah,
right?
Like
what day? Tuesday, everything's fine. The teeth are all in there. Wednesday, I woke up and half of them are missing. Right? It's just they're fine till they're not.
Yeah, there's always a tipping point between what is looking fine and then all of a sudden my teeth are breaking. So with Matthew especially, so he has a lot of biting force. Right? He's a big guy. He likes to chew into food, and his muscles work harder. And so when he's missing the back teeth, his front teeth were overworking to compensate for that. So imagine chewing a lot of food, like apple steak on your front teeth. So over time, the teeth wear out.
Yeah.
And then after that, all of a sudden, there is no tooth structure left to hold into food or bite into food. And I think that would be for him the main tipping point, is that not only that I cannot chew, now I don't have front teeth to show.
Well, yeah, and because of that back teeth being gone and using the front teeth to chew, it was finally visible.
Yeah.
So my problem was out there.
Yeah.
There was no more hiding it.
Yeah.
So it was time to make the call.
One thing a lot of people do too to talk themselves out of it is that, the dentist is not our favorite, right? But I gotta tell you, no, he's looking on his face like, what? No, for a lot of people, the dentist is not right. But because I had an implant, actually, a couple done as well, and zero pain. But the thing that keeps people away, they think, oh, the dentist, the drills, and the pain, zero pain. And
I mean, just maybe a little bit one day of
aching,
discomfort afterwards. But he handled the pain so well. I mean, I was after 1 week, I had surgery, was in surgery for 10 hours, and 4 days later I was waiting tables again.
Yeah, because you had major surgery, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I had mine at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and the next morning I was like, good morning, everybody, welcome to Great Day Houston, right? And no swelling, so
Yes,
thank you for that. But this just proves that everybody is different. What did you do in his mouth?
So for him, like you just mentioned, it was more extensive. We had to take all the remaining teeth from his mouth. And then like the graphic is showing here, the teeth are worn down all the way to the gum. Take all these teeth out, place the anchors, and then place in the new teeth that is showing right now. All of that planning is done right before the procedure, so that we know it's on the procedure day, it's least amount of waiting time and least amount of execution.
Yeah. All right. So life after, when you finally came to and looked in the mirror, what was that like for you?
A lot of people say they have a crying moment. I kind of had the Tiger Woods sinking a 30-foot pump, like, yes.
Yeah.
I've got teeth again.
Yeah.
You know?
And how long did it take you to stop hiding your smile? Because you're like, oh wait, I have teeth now.
Well, I had to relearn how to smile. I'd kind of lost the muscle memory of how to smile with teeth. I had been smiling just like this, but it took a while to learn how to re-smile. When I took 1,000 selfies trying to figure this out.
Yeah, right. All right, we know Perry's has great like steaks and all kinds of other food. So what's the first thing you tore into?
A big pork chop.
Yeah. Oh, the pork. Do y'all still have pork chop Fridays?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, pork chop Fridays. I love the pork. I should have brought one with you. All right, Dr. Azer. So you're not necessarily the dentist that people start with for just their routine checkups and like just getting their cleanings and stuff. You're the one that can help us keep our teeth or restore our mouth, and so you're the specialist.
So we see both patients who had a lot of dental work being done and coming to an end of life, or people with dentures, and the other ones are who would want to seek preventative
like the
therapy,
periodontal disease.
And definitely we can help with both. I would encourage definitely come in sooner so you can get the education that you need to maintain your teeth, and if not, then we're here also to fix whatever.
Yeah, and it's not a one-size-fits-all. You take extensive measures to make sure the teeth fit someone's mouth. It's like, looking at the color of the teeth. Sometimes people say, I want Snow White, right?
Yeah.
Or just looking at what's the natural color of the teeth, how it fits your bite, how it fits your face.
Personality even. Some personalities that are, like I would say, more outgoing, bubbly personalities, they take a different shape of teeth than ones who are more assertive or more aggressive in nature.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, and thank you. Next time you come by, you bring those pork chops. All right, the Texas Dental Implant Center has an offer for you. The first 20 callers will receive a complimentary consultation with Dr. Azer and a free 3D scan after a pre-qualification call. Call now to schedule your appointment. The number is 346-1ARCH. That works out to be 346-663-2724. Again, 346-663-2724. To learn more about the Texas Dental Implant Center, visit bestdentalimplantshouston.com. Even if you've been told you don't have enough bone for implants, remember Dr. Azer handles severe cases as well. In fact,